Meet trend-chasing Carl. Every year, Carl starts a new business. In 2020, he started dropshipping. In 2021, he bought crypto. In 2023, he started an AI agency. But today, Carl is broke. Why? Because he builds his house on sand. He chases trends that disappear. Now, meet Kingdom Ken. Ken ignores the hype. He looks at the Bible. He notices that for 2,000 years, human beings have needed the exact same things. Ken builds his business on the rock. Ecclesiastes 1-9 says, "There is nothing new under the sun." If you want a business that survives a recession, you don't need a new idea. You need an ancient idea. Today, we are breaking down the 5 biblical industries that have existed since Genesis and will exist until Revelation. If you are tired of the get-rich-quick schemes and want to build lasting wealth, hit that like button right now. Let's build on the foundation that doesn't crack. Business number 1, the Boaz model, food and agriculture. The first business that never fails is food. In the Bible, Boaz was a wealthy man because he owned the harvest. Ruth 2. You can stop buying iPhones. You can stop subscribing to Netflix. But you cannot stop eating. Modern application. You don't have to be a farmer. This includes cooking, catering, meal prep, groceries, or delivery. Look at Truett Cathy. He started a tiny diner called the Dwarf Grill. He honored God, closed on Sundays, and sold a simple chicken sandwich. Today, Chick-fil-A generates billions. People will always pay to be fed. Business number 2, the Lydia model, clothing and textile. Acts 16:14 introduces us to Lydia. She was a seller of purple. She dealt in high-value textiles and fashion. Even in the Garden of Eden, the first thing Adam and Eve needed after the fall was clothes. Modern application. Fashion is an eternal industry, but the biblical key is modesty and quality. The world sells fast fashion that rips in a week. A kingdom entrepreneur sells quality that lasts. Whether it's printing t-shirts or tailoring suits, if you cover people's shame with dignity, you will always have customers. Business number 3, the hospitality model, shelter and real estate. Jesus was born in a manger because there was no room in the inn. From the innkeeper in Bethlehem to the upper room in Jerusalem, people always need a place to stay. Real estate is the most mentioned asset in the Bible. God promised the Israelites a land flowing with milk and honey. Modern application. This is Airbnb. This is rental properties. This is cleaning services. If you can provide a safe, clean roof over someone's head, you have a recession-proof business. Business number 4, the Bezalel model, skilled service. Let me tell you a real story about R.G. Letourneau. He was a mechanic. He wasn't a preacher. He built big earth-moving machines, but he considered his mechanic's shop to be God's business. He was so successful at building machines that he eventually gave 90% of his income to God and lived on only 10%. He proved that blue-collar work is ministry. Exodus 31 talks about Bezalel, a man filled with the Spirit of God to work in gold, silver, and wood. Modern application, plumbing, electrician, mechanics, construction, coding. If you work with your hands and do it with excellence, you will never be poor. AI can write a poem, but AI cannot fix a toilet. Business number 5, the Solomon model, wisdom and education. People traveled from all over the known world to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And they didn't come empty-handed. They brought gold and spices. They paid for solutions. Modern application, consulting, coaching, tutoring, content creation, like this channel. If you know something that solves a painful problem, people will pay you to teach them. Solomon sold wisdom. You can too. I want to know which one of these you are called to. Go to the comments and type, "I build on the rock." Declare that your business will stand the test of time. Let's review the 5 businesses that never fail. 1. Food, the Boaz model. 2. Clothing, the Lydia model. 3. Shelter, the hospitality model. 4. Skills, the Bezalel model. 5. Wisdom, the Solomon model. Now, Knowing what business to start is easy, but knowing how to manage the money when it comes in, that is the hard part. If you want to know the 7 rules of money that Joseph used to survive a global crisis, you need to click this video right here. The strategy is waiting for you. See you there.